Never again will we need the West. Putin unveils new Belarus deal to strengthen alliance.
Here's a summary of the article.
During a joint press conference with Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, Vladimir Putin insisted he hoped common sense over sanctions will prevail across the West. As he took a swipe at Western countries for targeting Russia in the aftermath of his invasion of Ukraine, Putin unveiled a series of new arrangements set to strengthen Russian relations with Minsk. Putin suggested that, never again will we need the West, thanks to the new agreement struck with trusted ally Lukashenko. Putin also claimed Russia's financial system was operating well and the West's economic blitzkrieg had failed, but said the risk of harm from sanctions could rise in the medium and longer term, Russian news agencies reported. Don't miss, chemical weapon horror as Putin drops poisonous substance on city, revealed. Andrew Neil pinpoints nightmare NATO scenario for Putin. Latest, Putin's economy in freefall as Russian railways crashes into default, report. Asked by Russian space agency workers if the operation in Ukraine would achieve its goals, Putin said, absolutely. I don't have any doubt at all. The Russian leader claimed Moscow had no choice but to fight because it had to defend the Russian speakers of eastern Ukraine and prevent its former Soviet neighbor from becoming an anti-Russian springboard for Moscow's enemies.
This post received a score of 51,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Belarus is just a Russian puppet state, so Russia unveiled an agreement with themselves?
Belarus is Russia's fiancé. The two countries plan to merge at some point in the future and it's been talked about for many years.
Ideally, Putin would like to do the same to Ukraine, which he's long claimed is not, has never been, and will never be a proper country. His current deal for Ukraine is to get them to recognize Russian ownership of Crimea and the entire Donbas region, probably along with the rest of the Black Sea coast, abolish their navy and air force, and likely significantly their army. Of course, this would significantly deplete Ukraine's economic recovery while making it easier for a future incursion to succeed.
Yeah, Ukraine will be defending itself for a long time.
Our wish has been, meme.
Yes, Belarus, famous for two things, having the largest economy in the world and a stable government.
Well, Luka has been president since 1994, that's kinda stable.
How does he have time to play for the Mavericks and run a county?
He runs point very well.
We don't need the West, we've got Belarus. Limfao.
We don't need cars, we've got Heelys.
We don't need container ships, we got rowboats.
We don't need metal airplanes, we have paper airplanes.
We don't need Russia, we have Russia.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Yep, they can replace all of North America and the European Union with the output of Belarus. This kind of garbage thinking is probably what got them into this mess. No way in a million years is Putin stupid enough to believe that. The only possible reason for this is posturing. As sanctions start to bite, he's trying to convince Russians that they don't need the West anyway.
Agreed. I imagine the point he's trying to make is that Russia isn't alienated from the rest of the world. We can make more allies for trade easily. Still looks dumb though when you look at the big picture.
Well, there's China right next door, and they have a burgeoning economy. I'm sure they'd be delighted to help out.
Oh, they would. I don't think though there is a single country in the world that China refuses to trade with. No matter how much they dislike them.
Well, I could probably think of one.
Which country is that?
Well, I was thinking Taiwan, but some quick interneting has proved me wrong.
Yay, that was my first initial thought too. Funnily enough, it seems a lot of China's top trade partners are the ones they have the most strained relationships with.
They don't let emotions get in the way of their long-term goals.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.